AskReddit by Michael Scott. Men, how do you respond to the unsolicited vaginal pics that flood your DMs? Checks inbox. Tumbleweed. Church bells in the distance. Wind howls. A cobweb sways gently in the corner. Edit, as flattered as I am, please stop sending me vagina pictures. I don't think I tried to write something funny on Reddit is going to wash as an excuse to my wife. Core. Nevermore. Deleted. They could march in Adam fucking Sandler, I will not pay. A female friend and I carefully go through each vaginal pic I receive and each dick pic she receives to find the perfect matches. We then connect the two and let the love blossom. Doing Cupid's work, man. Same way I handle every imagined slight. Spend 15 minutes in the shower imagining how the argument would okay out exactly in my favor. Then you try it IRL and their first response fucks the whole thing up and you gotta ghost and start over. A rough cycle. I reply back with a picture of a bigger vaginal I find online. I Photoshop a picture of their face onto the clit and send it back. They tend to stop sending more then. If they continue then you just have to counter strike with a tsunami of poon until they get the point and back off. I made a collage out of the first 100 or so and turned it into a wallpaper for my man cave. You decorated your man cave with pictures of woman caves? I hate when I have a conversation with a girl and she randomly says wanna see how big my vaginal is. Women these days. Let me show you my moist wide on. I'm constantly flooded. There's just too many unsolicited pics. This guy gets it. The closest I could get to a vaginal pic is if my dyslexic friend Gav sent me a selfie. Is Gav also an agnostic insomniac who is up all night wondering if there really is a dog? Ladies, you have to understand that it's disruptive. I may be in a meeting and of the sudden ding. What's this, I ask myself. Another vaginal pic? Christ. Then I'm forced to jerk off right there in the meeting. You can see how that would be problematic? So in the future, make sure you send it to everyone in the meeting so I'm not the only one jerking off during the meeting. It's awkward. Best reply so far. Deleted. I'm pretty sure the multiverse only includes all possible realities. Well mom, as an online gynecologist, I see that your vaginal is doing fine. I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look. Of all the things that never happen, this happens the least. Edit, you all have no idea what kind of impact waking up and immediately seeing dozens of buttholes has on a person. Can't tell if that's from Futurama, or just sounds like it should be. I'd probably think actimeters, that's some new scam tactics, if I get that, immediately blocking the sender. Cause hey, I am a 46 years old fugly dude, the only logical reason to send that to Emmy would be approaching me for a scam. Yeah, my reaction is honestly bot and block. If I'm really feeling adventurous I'll check their profile first, inevitably find proof that they're a bot, then block. I feel good about them. I even categorize them and all. You would be surprised at the variety. Each one of my 50 categories contain the same number of pics, a total of 0. By asking my male friends to stop sending them to me. Literally have mate who did that. Only DMs containing photos of cunts for me are political spam. Where are you living? I can't imagine having politicians with warmth and depth. IDK, I usually wake up when things start getting good. Snap back to reality Eminem. Oops, vaginal cavity. Look lady, I'ma tell you what I told the other several ladies that are throwing themselves at me in DMs. I'm just one man. I can't get to you all unfortunately. You all have pretty kitties, but I'm just not interested. Pretty kitties. Joking aside, I had this happen recently. It was just one girl, but we got like a few text messages in enough to barely exchange pleasantries, and then just boom, flood of unsolicited nudes, and my brain goes into full meltdown mode like this isn't supposed to happen. Check the manual. It's not in the fucking manual. They didn't train us for this. I had this happen as a freshman in high school, and needless to say, your script is underselling it. You guys are getting unsolicited vaginal pics. You guys are getting pics. It's really frustrating, to be honest. Every time I get a text, it's like playing Russian roulette but with V-pics instead of bullets. Is it gonna be a pic of a new sweater my grandma just knitted? Or is it a V-pic? Maybe it'll my cousin showing me the new car he bought, or maybe it'll be a V-pic. I've begun losing my sanity. I can't play on my phone for 5 minutes without it buzzing like Bumblebee on Double Nectar Tuesday. They haunt my dreams. I see them every time I close my eyes. I even see them in everyday objects. Tried therapy, but the therapist just ended up sending me V-pics. Your cousin and granny need to stop sending you pictures altogether. Ha 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 ha, nice one. Okay, back to reality now. Oh, there goes gravity. I actually got one in a text from a random number, but it was on my work phone, lol. Pretty sure it was someone phishing. They said something like, "What will you do now that I showed you my crusty pussy?" LMAO, I won't be doing anything with the crusty pussy. Heading straight to clinic. Thanks for checking in. I rate them out of 10.0. I have a sophisticated calculation methodology which factors in color, uniformity, symmetry, skin tone, height, protrusion, presentation and readiness. It's exhausting work honestly, but the ladies need to know obviously. Man, you can't be giving out vulva ratings for free, you gotta charge for that. Let me set the scene. I'm making breakfast at 4 Privet Drive. About 11 years old. A vaginal pic comes flying through the front door mail slot. My uncle comes and crumbles it up before I can see it. Another one comes. He gets that one too. I see hundreds of owls outside. Some are flying, some are sitting. Suddenly, the vaginal pics start coming through the fireplace. It's non-stop. The whole living room is filling up with them. My fat cousin has never seen a vaginal pic before, but now he has. I grab one after my uncle tries to steal it from me, even though there are probably thousands others, and I take a good look at it and disregard the other 2,000 on the floor. Anyone else have the same experience? You're a chat, Harry. I send them a pic of mine back. You know, this has actually happened to me twice in my life. Once it was a wrong number. Which, what a hell of an opening text. Once it was someone I met at a bar and had exchanged numbers with but wasn't really planning to meet again. And honestly, I wouldn't say I was disgusted, but it didn't do anything for me. Like, send a sexy pose or something that leaves something to the imagination. I feel like I'm being asked for third-rate gynecological advice when it's just a close soup with a hard flash. I respond with "Why does it look like that?" and ignore their following messages. I circle a random part of it and respond "You should get that checked out to make them worry."